Welcome to the TAC video on Mark Reporting. Access TAC on the staff page under Educational Tools, eSchool Plus TAC, and sign in with your district AD credentials. TAC will show the classes you're assigned to. And in this case, you can see all these classes have the icons to the right for grading, black books for grading, the green icons for IPRs, which are progress reports, and the A plus icons for report cards. I'll show you how to do IPRs and report cards in this video. I'm going to work on the sociology class, and I can see I open up the grade book and I can see many grades, many assignments for the students in this particular class. I'll use the tab up top called Grade Reporting. And as you see, interim progress and report card. I'm going to select interim progress and see that there's nothing there. Now, an interim progress, a progress report, I'm going to show you that nothing in the report card as well. So we're going to populate both of these today in this video. So going back to the drop down, just like I could see, I have a bunch of assignments. I have grades that should be affecting interims and report cards. So let's take a look at how to push these to the right pages we need under grade reporting. Let's first look at interim progress. There you can see a bunch of blanks for the students, but you can see the grade, what they're called. PGG stands for progress grade. That's a midterm grade, about 4 weeks into a quarter. It's grade to date. It used to be called poor work notices back in the day, and now they're just work notices or interim progress grades. And also you can see a column for comments. So at the IPR time, we can give the students a grade to date and a comment, and we do that simply by clicking the L icon. The L icon stands for load, and you can see all the marks up to the whatever the due date is, whatever the key date is for the IPRs will load. So any assignment that's graded or due before the key date will count toward the IPR. So see all the grades populated. Now your comments, we have a bunch of comments in the district, and high school versus K-8 have different lists of comments, but you have access to all of them. You can scroll through and select a comment if you wish. Select a comment, and that will show up on the IPR. Whatever comments you choose will show up on the progress report for the student. So you're selecting those individually from the drop-down list, and then simply going to save this page once you're content with the comments that you entered. So simple as that. It's one button, the L, the green L button, loads. And if I go back to my home screen, I can see that for sociology now, the green icon has a check mark. That means I loaded, I did my part, and scores are loaded. For report cards, it's the same process, but a different looking screen. You can see we have different grades here. Everyone K to 12 has QTRG. That's the report card grade. That's what the kid gets on the report card, the letter grade. You also can see citizenship here. See, this happens to be a high school, so we see semester and exam grades. Now, in the K to 8 world, we don't get SEMG semester grades. We get FING final grades in quarter 4. As I scroll to the right, you can see that, again, columns for comments. So, but the process works exactly the same. Also, this tardies and absences will be populated at the report card screen at report card time. But if they're not and you're working ahead, you could go and use the attendance detail drop down, and you can see exactly what you're looking for here for the marking period. If you want to use attendance for a comment for your student or to affect their grade, you can see the attendance there also. So going back to the report card screen, I see my class with no marks. Again, the green L to load, and it'll load all those, anything that was due before the end of the quarter. You can see the marks there under QTRG. That's what will push onto a report card. But also for a high school class, it automatically calculates the semester grade. For high school, it's 40, 40, 20, the percents for a semester, 40% quarter three, 40% quarter four, and 20% for an exam. Right now, we don't have an exam. We don't have a final exam listed here, but we're going to show you how to do that. For K to 8 grading, it's all 4 quarters averages 25% each. There's no midterm or final in K to 8. We have a midterm or a final in high school. So you can see that in this particular case, we don't have a final yet, but we can put one in. To do that, we put it in as an assignment, but we pick the category of SemX for semester exam. So we're going to put a date in that would be during that quarter. Remember, this is an archived version of eSchool Plus. So I'm using 2019 as an example. Just going to call this exam, and I'm going to make it worth 100 points. When I save that, you can see it's going to create a column for me. You can see that even by color, you can see that it's a light blue in this case, the exam. So I had assignments that were due after it. It doesn't matter. It's the category. It's going to be 20% of the student's grade no matter what here. So I'm going to start entering grades just like I would for any other assignment. You can click inside and start typing in an assignment score. So again, this is final exam in this case, since this is quarter four. I could type them in and save each individual one. Or if I wanted to populate the same score for multiple kids and do it all at once, I could do something in mass here. And I can just say if everyone got the same score, which probably wouldn't happen for an exam, but just to show you the functionality of it. Again, I could use this icon here, and I say update all scores, and I could put in whatever score I want to give them. So I'm going to give everyone 100 on the final exam and say apply, and there you see it populates all the way down. That could come in handy for a lot of your assignments, not just an exam. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And go back to my report card screen, and you'll see that now that even though I put those scores in, they're not on this screen yet because I still didn't load. When I do the load, it'll do the math, and it'll do the 40, 40, 20 for the percents and calculate the two scores for the quarter plus the exam grade, and that will affect the semester mark. So some of the students got higher scores for the semester than they would have gotten because now they got an A on their final. And once again, that's done. I could go in now, since I loaded, I can now go in and put in citizenship marks, unsatisfactory, satisfactory, or outstanding, or our citizenship grades. I scroll to the right again for comments. And once again, the list of comments appears. Two different lists, K to 8 and high school are different, and there are many. You can pick whatever comments are appropriate. Go ahead and save that. And once you save, you'll see on your home screen, you'll see by visually seeing the check marks that you have IPR and report card marks as expected. Hope that helps. Have a great day.